Hi everyone. So I'm back again tonight at 8:30 for what I am fondly calling Stamp It Saturday or Stamp It Sunday, depending on the day that I create these cards on the weekends. So tonight I wanted to show you guys how to make the most of your DSP again. I don't know if you guys are like me, I love DSP and I buy loads of the stuff. And then I don't tend to use it too much because it's too pretty to cut up. So I'm encouraging you tonight to cut up your DSP, which is designer series paper for those of you who may not know. Okay, so I've got a few different samples for you that I'm going to show you tonight. So this is just a little square one that I've made using the floral bouquet paper. It's just so easy when you have all the colours set for you, and at the back of our designer series paper stacks they tell you what colours we use from our Stampin' Up range, so it's super simple for you to create a card with matching colours. And I think like designer series paper cards are really good for beginner stampers and for those that don't have a lot of supplies, because you can build your card purely with effects from your designer series paper, and because they're double-sided it's really simple to make a quick and easy card. So this is basically, you know, two colors plus a simple stamp set that has created this card, and you can do that you know, with any kind of stamp set. Hi Jenny, how you going? Nice to see you. So for this one, I've used this brilliant stamp set called Happy Happenings, and I think it's a really nifty one because it's got so many sayings on it. It's got thank yous, and it's about getting married and having a baby, and birthdays, all those kinds of things. So this is a really good stamp set for somebody who doesn't have many sentiments. This one will help build your sentiment stash really, really quickly. So that's the first one. I also went a bit Christmassy, as you know it is Christmas time. So I started off with a simple card. This one is using our presents and pine cones paper and one of our stamp sets, which actually escapes the name of me now, but I'll pop that up on my YouTube or my blog post so that you can know which one that is. So that's just designer series paper laid with a couple of matching cardstocks again. This is using our Emerald Envy. It's our ombre stamp pad, so you can see that it grades in colour. And just finished it off with a little bit of the new metallic thread and some of our gorgeous Christmas embellishments, which I hope you can see that there. We've got some lovely embellishments this year. We've got the little Christmas trinkets packs, which have little gingerbread men and the little bells and holly leaves. We have the gorgeous little copper pine cones, and don't forget our gorgeous little jingle bells as well, our mini jingle bells. They are so cute. I've been using loads of these things. So they're just some other simple ways that you can dress up your cards. This one's using the same presents and pine cones pack, but I've copper embossed the sentiment this time, which you can see. And I think people really forget about using DSP. So this is part of one of the pieces of paper that I've literally just cut the little present out of, just to give it a little bit of extra pop on the card. So it's really simple to do when you've got designer series paper that has all the added extras and all the pops of colours that we've got. So tonight what we're going to do is we're going to make a simple little card with lots of layers. So basically all I've done is taken some cardstock colours that team with this DSP stack. So as I've told you before, I absolutely love this DSP stack. This is the Festive Birthday DSP stack. And we have the paper that I have cut these embellishments out of, so they're not even stamps. And this stamp set, stamp itself is from that same set that I showed you before, Happy Happenings. But these little pieces aren't stamped. They are actually what we call fussy cut from the paper stack. So taking out, like cutting out the little piñata and hats from that. So let's get to it and make this card. So if you're playing along, you should have seen the measurements. I'm going to choose a different colour base this time. So this time we're going to use an Emerald Envy colour base again, so you can just see how you can change up a card a bit. I'm going to use the same background, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I actually like really bold patterns for my backgrounds. You can see that even in my other cards, I haven't used the lighter background papers as the base. I think it gets lost. So I like the deeper colours on the backgrounds of those cards. So as you can see, this one's got a beautiful background to it as well. We're just going to tape this down onto the card. So your regular card base, that's cut at 14.9 centimetres. So on the long side, you cut that, fold it in half. And this piece is 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. And again, I'm going to pop all the measurements for all of these cards onto my blog with the link to this video onto my YouTube channel. So literally just sticking that piece down, and then I'm going to set that one aside. So we're going to build the next layer, so this layer here, and we're going to build that with 3 pieces of matching cards, or 2 pieces of cardstock and one of the other pieces of the designer series paper that's in that pack. So it's simply just layering these up. So if you've got those pieces, the DSP piece, this one is 3 1/4 by 2 3/8. So you're just going to pop that on your 3 3/8 by 2 1/2 inch piece. I like to get mine straight, so and it's gone a bit skewy. That's okay. And then we're going to pop this piece again. We're going to pop that directly onto this piece of cardstock, which was 3 1/2 by 2 5/8. So lining it up, making sure you've got an even edge all the way around, and popping that piece down. Then I'm going to actually, to give it a little bit more dimension, we're going to pop this one up on dimensionals. So our little pieces of sticky dots that raise up your card. Oh, we got a couple there. That was a winner. So fiddle around while we peel those bits off. Hope you're all having a lovely weekend. It was beautiful weather today. Oh, hi Megan, I can see you've joined as well. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so with that bit that's all raised up on the dimensionals, we're going to pop that centered on the cardstock, on the card base again. So just like that. So you can see it gives it just a little bit of height and lifts it up a bit. And then I've just got 2 tiny pieces here to match my sentiment size. Now, if you haven't got this stamp set, you can use any stamp set and just layer it up again with your sentiments. So I'm inking this one. This one is in the Emerald Envy. Make sure I've got it around the right way. And just on the white piece, center up your stamp. Straight down and straight up. And close up your ink pad so it doesn't dry out. Then again, oh sorry, bumped the camera. I'm going to stick this onto this one. Now, if you wanted to, you could then pop that up again onto your card. I'm going to stick it straight down for this one. And then using that same Festive Birthdays Designer Series paper, you can see how we've popped embellishments on with this one. And simply by trimming around the little shapes that are on there, I'm going to trim mine up a little bit differently this time. And I've already stuck mine to my sticky dots, which makes this super simple. So we're still going to do the same hats in the top corner because I like the hats. I think they look pretty cool. So the sticky dots, when you pop your all your little embellishments on the sticky dots, it makes it super simple to build your card. I'm going to use the guitar this time and make it a bit more musical. So somebody who's musical can do these. Well, actually, I might leave the pink one. I might put the blue one down first. And just the little maracas that are part of that card as well. So there we go. So that's a really simple way to build a card that is simply using the Designer Series paper again and a couple of card colours and only one stamp set because you're using your embellishments from the paper itself. So there's 2 cards, slightly different looking but the same kind of purpose, and you can give them, you know, for birthday presents, with your birthday cards, you could give them as gift cards depending on the sentiment, whatever you like. So remember that our Designer Series paper packs, they are on sale at the moment for the month of October. You can get 4 packs for the price of 3, so that's excellent value. It's a $19.25 savings. And if you're doing all these backs, you get a simple back like this, you will get 6 backs out of 1 sheet of DSP, and you get 12 sheets in the pack. So, you know, you can make a huge amount of cards simply from 1 pack of designer series paper and some matching card stock to go with that, and one simple stamp set. So thanks very much for joining me again tonight, people, and hopefully you enjoyed that. I hope you got a chance to play along. If you did, make sure you put a picture under the post so I can see it. And yeah, have a really good night. Night all.